Good afternoon. No, good morning. I'm going to try that again. Good morning and welcome to Sunday morning here on Wendy. That is this recalcitrant hunk of junk. I am driving around the bush today. My name is Jamez Hendrai. That is my awkward winning Sunday smile. And on camera today we have got Panda, the electrician Glitz. I shall tell you about that shortly. We're just listening to a white-browed scrub robin give his morning call here, while also imitating a long-billed crombic. So you can hear it going there. That, and it's also imitating a drongo, I think. Interesting. Our plan today is to drive about the reserve in hopes of finding some predator tracks. Yesterday was a predator-free day, which is absolutely fine. And things have cooled down a bit, and I don't know what that's going to bring us. I'm not sure anyone does, but maybe, as Chris says, it will bring us some predators. Well, I have got a very peaceful Sunday scene here. In a grove of russet bush willow, there is a family of nyalas, and this one is chewing something. I wonder what I think probably just cud. Its cheeks are very full though. And it's just, I quite like the scene. It made me feel Sundayish, you know. Everyone's just having a chill, enjoying their Sunday breakfast. I wouldn't personally choose to eat the leaves that these guys have. Yep, she's just chewing the cud. You saw her vomit into her own mouth there. Here is a hyena. This is Ntima, if I'm not mistaken, and we had a request to visit a den site, a hyena den site. There are a few of them around, and this one is the one that Tessa watched a buffalo leg being deposited into a few mornings ago, yesterday morning. And it's a relatively newly used den site. Well, in this particular cycle, it has been used before. And I think her baby is still inside there. So she's a member of the Juma clan, obviously, and, well, it's not obvious if you're a new viewer, but if you are not a new viewer, this will be obvious to you. Oh, she stinks. My good grief. Whoa. You see, this is what they do. They go off, and they'll go and lie somewhere else for the rest of the day, post the morning playtime. Right, well, we've refound Ntima, the hyena, and she's come to this little pan on a road called Pangolin Track, on which I've never seen a pangolin. And I believe she dropped or retrieved a piece of buffalo from this pan yesterday. So maybe it's the desire to drink here is born of one of two things. One is that it's like a nice soup. The other is, as Panda refers to it, this is her fridge. What is beyond contestation is the incredible stink coming off this animal.
I just saw something on the opposite bank there. That's a hyena. Oh, there's a hyena. There's a hyena. You got it? Nice. Alright, that's right there where they dropped that piece of carcass yesterday. But I know that the one adult hyena did move it away eventually. But maybe it's still the scent lingering around there, and this hyena thought, okay, you know, I'm going to steal this carcass. But it is not there. Or I assume it's not there. That one's full. That one's very full. That's had a good meal. It's had a very good meal. So this is great weather for elephants because, again, they don't need to channel so much efforts into thermoregulation, cooling themselves down. Remember, it's not a problem for elephants to stay warm. The problem for elephants is to lose heat. Being a very large mammal, and this is a rule of thumb with most mammals, the larger the creature, the smaller the surface area of its skin is compared to its weight. A mouse, very fast metabolism, but a very small mammal. And for a mouse, it will be easier to lose heat than to retain heat because the surface area of the skin is much larger in comparison to its body weight. Therefore, they obviously need to metabolize a lot more food. Metabolism is higher to maintain that heat, and they eat proportionally much more, 3 or 4 times their body weight in a day. Whereas an elephant like this, even though they do eat large quantities of food because they are so big, but compared to their body weight, they eat proportionally much less than smaller creatures. Okay, that is just a generalization. It also depends on what they eat. Obviously, plant matter eaters need to eat a lot more than protein eaters comparatively.
Look at them all funneling down. Kellyanne, you've asked if I think that buffalo would prefer this cooler weather. I think all the animals, honestly, maybe besides the reptiles, prefer cooler weather. Especially after yesterday. I mean, I couldn't believe it that it reached 41 degrees Celsius here. So this is going to be quite refreshing. The only thing, though, is that if there are sudden temperature drops, I mean, this is not that extreme. It's still not unpleasant. Like, I'm completely overdressed, to be honest, with the big jacket that I am wearing. So yeah, so they will definitely enjoy it. But buffalo love water, so even when they do come and drink down on colder days, you'll still see them slightly submerge themselves. But I'm going to let you all listen again because this is great. Oh my goodness. It's like ants everywhere that you look. Sometimes it's just really nice to have moments of silence.